friends. I'm Prairie Vintage. My name's Linda. I'm an energy intuitive reader here on YouTube, and I use spirit, my intuition, the tarot to communicate energies to you guys, amazing viewers. If you're new to this channel, welcome. I'm so glad to have you guys here. And if you are returning, thank you so much. I'm so blessed to be doing your reading again. You guys are all very safe and welcome in this space with me today. Today's pick a card reading. We have 4 options to choose from, and we're looking at the energy of whomever is coming towards you and why is this person coming towards you exactly. So this could be someone you already know. This could be a complete new energy. I don't know what we're going to pull through. If I'm describing what sounds like you, and then you've tapped into your own energy, so you might want to go check out another pile. Okay, and sometimes blended energies pull through, meaning you and the energy in which is coming towards you. So you'll have to differentiate who I'm describing as who, but the overall essence of energy in that pile should be something that's resonating for your situation. Okay, so this is looking into the future, although you guys are all in different places in your timeline. So it could certainly be something that's happening right now, happening a week from now, 2 weeks from now. Although my intention is it's happening within the next 30 days or so. So if this is something that has already happened, you might be tapping into passing energy. Okay, so you might want to go check out another pile and see if it resonates for you. That's all up to you. All right, but if we are pulled to multiple piles, it could be for any one of those reasons. So 4 options. Option number 1, we have the butterfly. Option number 2, we have the lily flower. Option number 3, we have the pine cone. And option number 4, we have the yellow birdie. So I'll let you sit with this energy for a bit, and I will put the timestamp in the description box in the pinned comment below. It will take you guys directly to your pick, and I will see you there. Hello, hello, my beautiful pile 1. You guys picked the beautiful butterfly for your pick. We're looking at who is coming towards you and why exactly is this person coming towards you energetically. So let's take a look at who this is. And like I mentioned in the intro, if you skipped, if this sounds like your own energy and I'm describing you, then you've tapped into your own pile. You might want to go check out another pile. Or it could be a message you're needing to hear in regards to your own energy and what's going on there, okay? But it's up to you whether you want to listen or not. And sometimes I get blended energies, meaning 2 people are pulling through, or 2 energies. So you'll have to determine who is who. And as long as the overall energy is sitting with your situation, then that is the messaging, okay? So very important to use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear to determine whether the messaging is right for you. This could be a new person, old person, I don't know. And if you're not wanting to hear from someone in the past, then you might not want to listen to this message because I don't know who's pulling through here, okay? I can't control the messaging, I'm just reading the energy. So let's take a look at who this is and why they're coming towards you. So we have Mercury, number 20. Okay, so Virgo and Gemini energy. This person would certainly like to talk. The Balancer 31. Feeling Aquarius energy, and interesting, we have 2 butterflies here, and you guys picked the butterfly. So I'm picking up Aquarius here. Doesn't have to be their sun sign so much, but it's coming through quite strong. The Balancer also potentially Libra. So I'm getting strong Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. So could be an air sign. Okay, with a little bit of the Virgo pulling through here. We have Power. We have Camel. We have Challenging Times, number 5. Okay. We have Healing Begins, number 6. Look at the beautiful green ray. Okay, we have 45, Laughing and Crying. Okay, number 9. 9 is giving me Hermit energy, which is Virgo energy coming through again. Okay, and then we have Helmets, Guarded, Isolation, and Self-Protection, giving me Hermit energy with the isolation. Okay, We have Avenger, light attributes, desire to balance the scales of justice on behalf of society or oneself. Shadow attribute, resorting to violence in the name of a cause. We have the golden egg. Wow. We have acceptance. And her name tag says cherry. She's made some cherry pies. Okay. And we have the village, number 41, or the number 5 coming through again. And we have the vision, number 45. Sorry, 55. I was like, didn't I just get that? No. We have number 55. So 55, master number. This is about change is the only constant and divinely orchestrated change. Very, very interesting energy, you guys. The drowned king. Oh my goodness. 49. Wow, wow, wow. And spring. 17. So I am being called to read 2 cards here before I get into this, although some strong energy is being pulled through here. I'm going to read this golden egg first. Okay, so it says, message at the center of the heart, the unstruck sound. Within the golden egg lives a precious sound. Deep within that sound resides a message. The sound cannot be heard, nor the message discerned. Until we retreat from the noise of modern day life, the magical essence of the golden egg needs warmth, quiet, and time to unfold. No rushing, pushing, or grasping. Find a place of deep and restful ease, perhaps through yoga, nidra, or meditation. If you do not yet have a meditation practice, take some time for introspection or contemplation. Virgo energy with the Hermit. Pulling through again. When the mind begins to settle and the breath is calm, ask the question that weighs heaviest on your heart, staying open to any response you hear. Engaging with the energy of the golden egg is an advanced practice. It requires becoming intimate with our very essence and comfortable with vulnerability. When a feeling of tenderness or gratitude arises from deep within you, know that you are well on your way. Your chest may swell like you're seeing an old friend that's been away for a long, long time. Listen to the message they've been waiting to tell you. Wow, I'm really connecting with this energy here. Okay. Oh, it's too bad that the author did kind of make it yellow. It looks so black and white. It's almost like we're going from black and white to having the confidence to connect to heart space here. Okay, I am being called to read this acceptance, and then we can start, because this is an interesting story here with acceptance. Where is it now? There it is. Okay, so it says, Cherry heart. When I accept myself, I find love. Oh my goodness. Cherry loves her work as a waitress, but feels that something is missing from her life. She has a boyfriend, yet she senses that he is unfaithful. One day, a customer orders a cherry pie. Cherry cuts a slice and sighs to a friend that her life is like a pie with a missing slice. Her friend remarks that maybe Cherry is a heart-shaped pie. Cherry's perspective changes. She leaves her boyfriend and later meets a man who makes her happy. Inspiration. A magical box of self-acceptance appears before you. Your unique qualities reside within. Open it. Are things simple now? Cherry Heart invites you to see yourself as complete, just as you are. Personal inquiry. Am I assessing myself accurately, or am I distorting my reality in a self-defeating way? Can I simply accept myself? Key ideas. New ways of seeing yourself. Embracing imperfection. Feeling incomplete. Selling yourself short. Manifesting knowledge and luck. Okie dokie. Okay, let me sit with this one energy for a little bit to see everything I can pick up before I start, and then we'll begin your channeling and who this person is and why exactly they're coming forward. Okay, you know this person, okay, and there is a little bit of blending of energy, so I'm not sure. Some of your energy could be here. You could crisscross the energy, but I feel as though you know this person. I feel there's a history here with this person who's wanting to come towards you. Okay, I feel like this person, what was first coming through is a talker, but I feel like they're a talker because now they have to sort of explain themselves in some way. So I was getting the why. This person wants to talk. And they want to talk because they need to sort of start to get clear and communicate certain things that they have not in the past, because I feel this person wants to bring some sort of justice to a situation in which it went awry. So either they wronged you, or they did something unjust here, or they stopped talking to you. They could have just disappeared, ghosted, or there could have just been a separation here with this person because of lack of communication or an understanding of something. And so there's been enough time. I don't know how much time has passed, but enough time for this person to understand what it is that they want and to sit with that energy. I feel like this person has transformed energetically into someone who is authentic and really wanting to bring balance and communicate a greater truth. I feel like this connection with this person has been something that's been not very quick. Like with the camel here, I feel like you've been maybe trying to, I don't know, get this person to see your point of view potentially, or you were with this person for quite some time, okay? But I feel like the time that you were with this person, it doesn't have to be years and years, but I do feel there's a history here with this person, and the time that you guys spent seems almost long here, because I feel like the time you spent with this person wasn't very fulfilling. I don't feel it was very rewarding. In fact, I feel like what happened was they led to a disappointment. Like you never really got to the gold, so to speak, with this person. So it could have been you were dating for a while, or you were with them for a while, and this person never really got to connect with you in a way that made you feel like you could trust them, or that they were a safe person to trust. And so I feel like this person could have certainly been quite guarded, or there was a space between you and this person. This person was just challenging. It seemed like this person probably was more keeping to themselves. And so I feel like this person has had enough time to reflect, and they want to come forward to communicate. We'll see with the tarot exactly what, but I feel like it's to bring some sort of justice in this situation that they feel they might have left you unjust, or that it was quite imbalanced when they were in the situation with you. But I'm also getting your energy here, and like I said, you can crisscross it, of someone who has had enough time to maybe heal, reflect. You've changed yourself, and I feel like you've realized that being in a situation here with someone who might be not truthful or not providing you with some sort of balance or security, or feeling like if they're always defensive and guarded, it's not making you feel very secure. And so I feel like you are pretty guarded here, and rightfully so. I feel you're guarded because you don't want to be hurt by this person. But I feel like what Spirit is showing here is this person has had to really sit with their karma of what they've done here, and lean into an authentic part of themselves, which is a greater truth within their heart here. Okay, and so I feel there's true feelings here of feeling bad for what they did, really wanting to restore balance here. Now, this could be someone who was romantic with you, okay, or this just could have been somebody here who just disappointed you in a really big way. But I feel like this person might have had an understanding here that they were definitely self-sabotaging, because I feel like this person, whatever understanding they were telling themselves, led to their behavior. And so I feel like this person if given the choice to just make things easier for them, it'd be easier for this person just to sort of maybe play ignorant, and learn from the lesson of what they did here. But I feel like this person is really having to sit with the karma here of coming forward to right any wrongs and admit how the truth really sat, because I don't think you heard the truth from this person, to validate some of what you experienced here with this person. And so in order to validate you and be truthful here, it sort of puts this person in a sort of awkward position, because it's sort of admitting where they wronged you or what they did wrong. So I feel as confirmation for some of you guys, this person could be someone in your social network with your friend group, or it could be that this person is going to approach you when there's more people around. I'm going to see what the tarot has to pull, but it could be that this person was trying to treat you, this is what's coming through, was trying to get away or treat you or box you in, generalize you like most of their other relationships. Now, I say relationship loosely because it doesn't have to be an intimate partner here so much, but I do feel for a lot of you guys it is. But how they would treat their past relationships or other people in their life, and get away with it sort of unscathed, or not really be impacted by their own sort of action here. And I feel like this time this was a great lesson for this person, because I feel like this person feels like they really screwed things up here with you, And so I feel like this person sees a way to work together, a way to connect with you. Like they actually have an intention here of what do they see, of getting beyond this obstacle and this challenge, whatever experience you guys had. I feel like they do see a way through this by having to be sort of humble and come up front. And I feel like with this drowned king, there's a lot of shedding of ego, self, in order to step forward, and acknowledging where they might have been cold or frozen or distant or removed, or the space between you and them that wasn't allowing things to flourish. Had to sort of sit there and thaw for a while here, and so some of you guys might still be really guarded here, with this shield and this guardedness. But I feel like your experience with this person was that this person was keeping you at an arm's distance, or just kind of maybe keeping things casual, or keeping you in friend zone. If it was a relationship, friend zone in that way, or someone you couldn't completely trust, or the other shoe wouldn't drop if this wasn't a romantic partner, but someone that you couldn't fully sort of trust. I was waiting for them to either step up or commit in a way that would show you that you could rely on this person, be trustworthy and open completely. I don't feel this person was completely open. And so I feel like the time this person is taken away, so you're certainly not in contact with this person at this moment, it was given them time to think about how they wanted to approach this connection again in order to bring some balance here. They might suspect that you are going to be defensive or guarded, because I feel like they might have really felt like you need to heal from whatever experiences happened here. But that regardless of what you experience here, there's a way to overcome this and to find happiness through making amends here, making things better, that the bigger picture here could still sort of override any pains of the past, that there's a greater thing here that could be accomplished despite what's happened in the past. Now, whether you can look past this or not is going to certainly be up to you. Also getting that you might just out of the blue sort of hear from this person. It's like all of a sudden they'll just say, yeah, today's the day I'm going to contact pile one. I'm going to contact pile one. Now, I don't see the apology so much here, but I see a lot of talk, so I feel like maybe this person really wants to explain themselves, or really wants to sort of, like talk about maybe what's happened, or talk more clearly about certain things here. They want to talk, but I feel like this person has been in their mind for quite some time trying to think of how to approach or how to make things better. Like they've had time to really sit there, and I think they really wanted to not screw this up. So they could have been away for some time reviewing and contemplating and thinking. I feel like this person also feels kind of not very happy without you, a little lonely here. A little lonely, and I don't think they like this feeling. And maybe some of you guys have accepted the fact that this person wasn't the best energy for you, and have certainly already moved on. But I feel like this acceptance here is this person finally sort of acknowledging a part of their ego that was keeping them in bad behaviors here by sabotaging. Maybe feeling like they, I don't know, aren't worthy or good enough to have a good thing in their life, or good people in their life, or some sort of greater purpose. But I feel like there's a learning here, certainly from experience. Like they certainly learned from it, and there has been some change, because I think they're having to eat some humble pie here, especially in how they're going to approach. They have to get empowered to sort of admit where they were wrong, admit how things went wrong, admit why things were sort of imbalanced here. So let's see. Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile number one. This person, this energy approaching pile one, and why? Why is this person approaching pile one? What do they want? What's the purpose of their coming forward to pile one? Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile one. All right, so we have the Magician. Interesting, because that's the first card we had here. And now this is in a reverse. Virgo and Gemini. Who is this person and why? Knight of Swords. Yeah, and that's the retreat. That's the sudden block, or you just didn't hear back from this person, or they just ghosted. Lovers. Gemini coming through very strong. Queen of Swords, more Gemini energy. Libra, Aquarius. There's you with your boundary. There's them learning their lesson. And there's them coming clear about their selfish ways, that things couldn't really fully manifest in a proper way because they were being very selfish. They ghosted, or they just didn't come forward in a way that you were expecting here. Three of Wands. Expansion, seeing a way through, a way forward. I'm going to take the Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm going to put the others away because there's way too many, but I do feel that means there's some more coming through. So let's ask Spirit, what more about this person and this situation does pile one need to know? Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile one. We have two pentacles, and why is two pentacles here? Justice in reverse. You guys, look at how it syncs up. Remember this person with the Avenger and this balance, wanting to make things balanced again, make things just again, and the Ace of Wands. Yes. Five of Wands. This is probably the clearest reading I've done in a very long time here. There's no real confusion. The only confusion is who's who, and you might be the person who's done someone dirty, or you might be the person here who, is now all sort of boundaried up. So, the person I was reading that's coming towards you is certainly coming through like an air sign, okay? And it could just be heavy in the air sign because this person's been in their mind. They're needing to communicate with you. They have to come forward to explain themselves. I feel like this person could have been cowardly. I feel like whatever they did in the past was something quite selfish. okay, was quite selfish. Like for some of you guys, it could be they outright lied or something, right? But for some of you guys, the lie is the fact that this person didn't engage, you know, they didn't do what it was that you felt that they could have done, all that they could have done to manifest and come forward with you in a way here that would grow something here, allow things to move forward. This person just either ran away, ghosted, stopped talking, blocked, did whatever they did, and no closure, no explanation. Just it's sort of was really stunted here. And so I feel like you've been trying to learn your lesson from this. Like, what is the lesson from this? What can I take away? And so you might be, you know, quite guarded. You might have had to lay boundaries here with this person at some point in time because of how their past behavior impacted you. But I feel like this person has had to really sort of understand their own action so that they could get very clear as to what it is that they want to manifest so they could move towards this. And so I feel like this person is sitting here understanding that you could be an option here, like a real choice for this person to consider, to move forward with. And with the Lovers here, this could certainly be, you know, something very much in a fated connection or a karmic connection or an opportunity here for this person to go down a path here, but they'd have to choose. You know, they'd have to choose. And I feel like this person sort of cowardly out or didn't do what it was that they were supposed to. So I feel like it came to the point here where this person cannot take it no more. You know, the karma's caught up to them. Whatever happened here between you and them, they've had time to really sit and reflect on what has happened in their behaviors here and the reason for it falling apart, for the burden, the heaviness in this connection, for things not working, for things falling apart, not moving forward, getting stuck before it even sort of was able to get accomplished. And so I think this person was sitting in the back and forth of how to approach, how to communicate, how to restore balance. And so right now your connection with this person is not just because they haven't either apologized or communicated what happened or come in with the fair sort of energy that would balance the scales here in this connection, because I feel is quite lopsided, and it's left you in this sort of topsy-turvy energy, not knowing, having to make your own conclusion. So what do they want? They want a new beginning. This person's really pulled towards having a new beginning here, having a discussion in regards to their energy, restoring balance in this connection that's been very imbalanced. And I feel like, you know, that it's left a lot of conflict here energetically between the two of you guys, because your understanding and how you see this person might be completely different now, you know. And so they might believe you don't want to engage with them. You know, I don't feel this person wants to argue with you, but I feel like this person's been sitting in conflict in their own mind of how to move forward. Because I really feel this person wants to start over here in a way here, like they're really pulled by what is right here, you know, what is right. And I think in the past they were more acting out of shadow, acting out of ego. And it could be a form of self-sabotage where I feel like there was a need to accept a certain part of themselves or connect to a certain part of themselves. Page of Wands, look at that. Ace of Wands, Page of Wands. So lots of passion, wanting to explore through, I think they want to explore through a part here that never got explored in this connection. So there's an understanding that it kind of fell short. They left things on the table here in regards to what they could explore that they're really wanting to. And in order to do this, they have to make things right, you know, and they left things kind of up in the air here. And I feel like the reason it's taking some time is they don't know how to confront. You know, they don't know how to come forward to restore the balance, other than they're going to have the right thing to say and explain what's happened here. And so if they were in shadow or ego, or there was a self-sabotage, sometimes we don't fully understand why we do what we do. But I feel like the ultimate intention here is to move forward now, in a choice to move forward with you or work with you in some way here. there was something else coming through. And I think I lost it. Six of Swords. Yeah, they want things to get better between the two of you guys. Get out of the Five Swords that you remember them in. The conflict that you guys experienced together. They don't want to argue, have conflict here, but it's like, okay, well, they have to make amends and bring balance so that you guys can get out of difficult times here with this person. You know, some of them, I think this is what I was going to say. Some of them might think you are moved on or ready from them and might be in another connection here. So they're unsure, you know, they're unsure if you've healed, moved on, or with someone else, and if this is going to make things worse or if this will allow there to be a new beginning and an opportunity. So this could be why they're sort of hesitant or going back and forth still about it. But I feel like the intention is to want to move forward from a point where I don't think they were able to, and that this connection didn't. So whatever you're supposed to create, work on, do with this person, it never got to that point because they didn't do it. And I feel like, you know, you might have seen this person as someone who was selfish or acted in a selfish way by not giving you a reason as to why they couldn't or why they didn't or why they did what they did. They sort of just shut down. I feel they went cold, froze. And that's where, you know, that's the part that was challenging. But I also feel like the connection with this person also felt amiss, you know, also felt amiss because it felt like you were never getting there. So there's two things coming through now. Either you and this person never really got to officially sort of agree to what this connection or what it was that you guys were going to create. And so there was this understanding or a loose understanding or an emotional sort of waiting or connecting in a way here, or it was like I mentioned earlier, you know, there's always a space between you and this person where you guys were still sort of intermingled, but it never really, the shoe never dropped. And for some of you guys, it never even fully started here. But the big problem, I think, is how it sort of ended, or how they just sort of did what they did at the end, or how it parted, or whatever happened to separate the two of you guys here. I think was also a big key here in why things are the way they are between you and this person, that they're going to have to overcome here in order for things to move forward and explain, you know, especially if they blocked or ghosted you, you know, or they just went completely silent or quiet, giving you no closure, no nothing. But this is everything to do with them and nothing to do with you. But I do feel there's a lot of attraction here with the Wands, and even this Lover says mutual caring and attraction, you know. But I do feel it connects to a heart space here with the golden egg, like it's an authentic sort of reflection of how they're truly feeling, rather than them being reactionary out of ego and sabotaging with the Five Swords we were seeing here, which is about sabotaging, you know, self-sabotage, or we sabotage us and others because of some unhealed part of us, which we see the Three Swords. So there's an unhealed part of this person here that they've had to sit with and reflect with and heal. So, pile one, this is your reading. I love you very much. You don't have to accept this person or anything at all, but I do feel they're going to come forward with this communication. So, I'm wondering, though, if we should see, you know, I don't see here what they're going to say, and I feel like why they're coming forward is to communicate to you so they can restore balance. So we're kind of seeing the why, but I'm not really seeing the what. Like, what are they going to say to you? Let's see if we could see that. What is pile one's person going to say? Do they intend on apologizing? What are they going to communicate to pile one here? What is this communication? So, yeah, why things were imbalanced, why they couldn't contribute in the same manner you could, because I feel you were very giving, and I feel there was a lot of imbalance. This person couldn't show up, and so things were imbalanced and unjust, especially with Justice in reverse and the Balancer here and the Avenger. So they're going to talk about that, okay, but I don't see them talking about why they ghosted or pulled away here. Knight of Cups, they have feelings. They want to express themselves, how they feel. That's the Knight in shining armor coming forward, expressing their love messages. Okay, the Hangman. So how they change their mind about how they used to see things. This is our perspective completely changing, you know, taking the time so we can get see things completely different than we have in the past, get enlightened to see a greater truth here. And it might mean having to admit what we acted on or what we saw wasn't the truth, that we now see something different. I was seeing butterflies, and I was seeing butterflies in the last thing here, Ace of Swords, yeah, with a greater truth. And I feel like you can trust it. And we were seeing the Queen of Swords, which is very much in line with this Ace of Swords, you know, and they were coming through as that energy. You were as well, with maybe being boundaried up. But I feel like it's through this experience, this person has understood something greater and has uncovered a truth, a greater truth about what they want. They had to get very clear and certain, you know, and they saw their own action as someone who is imbalanced or not giving. So now they want to act on this great truth. So I do feel it is something trustworthy. And then strength in reverse. So I'm going to talk about why they were too cowardly, why they were fearful. Well, the truth about the fears they had here, why they were held back, or why they ended up pulling away with strength in reverse. Because I feel there was something cowardly this person did. They didn't confront. They were too fearful. They were held back. They were in frozen energy. There was a distance. There was defensive. They were guarded. There was something they needed to accept. But they were too fearful to face the fear or not confront. And now they're confronting this and communicating this. You are aligning now. Be patient. Yeah. So you want to align. That's what they're going to talk to you about. Okay. Beautiful pile one. This sounds like a good reading if, you know, you can find it in your heart here to at least understand this person, you know, to at least understand them. All right. So I do feel there is love here with this Knight of Cups. And I do feel intentions are pure and honest. And I do feel like this person has actually seen things differently. Like they're not just wanting to say, okay, I see your point of view, so now we can forget about it and move forward. Like they actually see your point of view, or at least they see things completely different now, that what they did definitely hurt you. And it's not that in the past they thought, it's not going to hurt pile one, but maybe how they were seeing their action as impacting you is completely different than now them sitting and seeing how their engagement has caused what it did, you know, like actually seeing things differently here and from a different mindset. And I feel like this mindset is more aligned with authentic truth, with their heart space, because of their feelings and because of their passion and because of them confronting what their need to hear in regards to the imbalance and the self-sabotage. Okay. Now I'm done. Pile one, I love you very, very, very much. I'm so glad you're here, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful, gorgeous angels. Pile number two, you guys picked the lily flower. I always say that. It's not a lily. Lily pad. I don't know why. I honestly don't. I always like try really hard to remember to say what it is, and it always says lily. Lily pad. Like this looks like a lotus flower, and I'm pretty sure it is a lotus, but I don't know. Anyway. Orange flower. Beautiful orange flower. We're looking at the person who is coming towards you, the energy of this person, who they are, and what is it that this person wants exactly. Why are they coming forward towards you? Okay, so like I mentioned in the intro, if this sounds more like I'm describing you and your energy, that's absolutely common here. You can listen to that because there could be more information you're needing to hear. Or you could just go check out another pile to see the actual energy coming towards you, okay? Because sometimes we tap into our own energy, and sometimes I get two energies. So if I do get two energies, you'll have to determine who is who and do the crisscross or the swapping of energy, because I won't know who is who. I'm just going to read what I see here, and it's up to you to, you know, crisscross the energy, although don't force any messages to fit. The overall essence should fit your situation here. Now, we're looking at potentially the month ahead-ish, give or take. Okay, you guys are all in different places in your timeline, so this could be happening right now as we speak. It could be happening, you know, a week from now, 3 weeks from now, but my intention is who is coming towards you in the future. Okay, and if this sounds like passing energy and passing person, this has already happened, you might want to go check out another pile. And that's sometimes why we're pulled to multiple piles. Okay, so let's look at who this person is. Use your intuition, what you will see, feel, or hear to determine whether the messaging is right for you. If this is someone you don't want to hear from, then you're not obligated to listen. I can't control who pulls through here. It could be someone completely new or somebody that you're not wanting to hear from. All right, so we have Venus, Neptune, 35. Okay. And we have Venus, Uranus, 34. Look at that. So with Venus pulling through quite strong, that's Taurus Libra energy, is the planet of love. You know, it could certainly be love coming your way here. I don't know yet. We'll see, but I'm picturing or seeing this beautiful Empress energy coming through here. Okay, and Empress represents the divine feminine, but it doesn't necessarily mean this person is a feminine so much as it's divine love, you know, giving and receiving a pure love, abundance. Wow, it's a beautiful, loving energy with Venus coming through twice. Now, Neptune is unexpected, or Uranus is unexpected energy, and Neptune is sort of dreamy energy. You know, it's almost like I'm getting an unexpected person falling from heaven here. Okay, and I know these tarot readings could be quite funny, but like if you read in my description, sometimes the messaging comes through quite dramatic here in order for me to explain it, but it could be, you know, a little bit more watered down the way you experience it. But what I'm really picking through here is a heavenly love, unexpected, falling down from heaven in a way that you would have never even imagined, or this is how you're feeling, or this is the person coming through. Okay, let's see more before I get too crazy with that energy. So 42, the wounded, and look at the butterfly. Some of you guys might have been drawn to pile 1. Just finished doing that. 42, the wounded. Isn't that interesting? 42 could be significant, or the number 6, which is the lovers. Okay, be gentle with yourself and others, because we all have been wounded in the same way, and a wound will always cry out to be healed. I'm going to, I don't know, I'll leave it like this. I don't like cards that have words in the back, because sometimes I want to connect with both sides, and I don't want to have to be flipping them around. Okay, so we have the healer. Oh my goodness, 24. And look, number 6 again. And you guys, oh, Spirit is funny. We have 42 and 24, which are mirrored numbers. And sometimes when I see mirroring like this, it's definitely someone who ties into our soul. Okay, could be our twin flame, could be a real deep soul connection where we have this person mirroring us, reflecting back to us. Okay, to have sort of reflecting back with the 42 and 24. So we're getting 6 again with the healer. You and possibly someone you care about need to be healed from the effects of past traumas before things can be resolved to your liking. Oh my gosh, right beside this wounded. And what's interesting is we have these 2 energies here. Now I'm feeling. And one could certainly be your energy, and one could be this person's energy, vice versa. So someone could be quite unpredictable here, and someone could be quite creative, and with the Neptune energy here, quite dreamy and intuitive. Okay, I do feel the 2 energies sort of coming through here. Grieve, we'll put that right by the wounded. Aquarius energy, which I was getting with the Uranus energy. Aquarius. Okay. We have spider. This is all about the creativity. So Neptune pulling through again. Intuitive, creative energy with spider. We have helpless and hopeless, number 8. Crossroads. 8. And we have find balance, number 2. So 2 is all about balance, duality, and choices. And this is giving me sort of Wheel of Fortune energy. Again, something maybe faded. We have the lovers with the number 6 twice. Maybe something cyclical here, something needing to close out, something experienced here with the Wheel of Fortune I'm feeling. Okay, we have labyrinth. So trying to find our way out. There's clouds, confusion, a bunch of spirals here. 23. And so we have 23, 24, 34, 35. It's almost like you got these 2 pairings of numbers that are in sequence. Almost like very close behind is what I'm feeling here. Okay, we have bell, signal, alarm, and celebration. We have companion, light attributes, loyalty, tenacity, and unselfishness. Shadow attributes, betrayal by misusing confidences, loss of personal identity. Okay. We have the Fox, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm also picking up some fire as well here. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay. And we have completion. So it looks like someone crying over a grave here. And then we see this like bubble cloud of like a memory here, potentially of this lady and a lost loved one here. The sun's coming through the graveyard, and the orange is the sacral chakra, all about sensuality. Sometimes it could be where our wounds are held, blocks in the chakra here. And we we have the underworld. So this is 48. 48, or the number 12, or the number 3. The underworld, Scorpio energy pulling through the blue temple. 54. Number 9. Okay. So we will pull tarot as well, but let me sit with this energy to, let's see if I could do this a little bit different. Like that. Okay. So let me sit here with this. Who is coming towards pile 2 and why? I definitely am going to get some more with the tarot here because it's not as clear as pile 1's was, but some things are coming through very clear. I feel you already know this person is what's coming through here, okay? And if you don't, because there might be a few of you guys sitting here that's not know this person, let me get that one out of the way. If you don't know this person is someone here you're really going to connect with, okay? Really going to connect with, but I feel like this person is coming to you with history, with baggage, with stuff here that's going to be unfolding, and I think this person is going to be an integral part of your future going forward. I do feel this is a soul connection here, you know, a soul connection here, very deep. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be sexual or intimate so much, but I feel like it is very, very deep, like, you know, meeting that good friend or that person that changes our life, that will always be in our life, you know, regardless of where we're at or what happens between us. That's the type of person I feel is you're going to meet. Okay. And we'll get into like why this person is coming in here for you or towards you. I feel like it is unexpected that this person, that you meet them sort of in an unexpected way. And I feel like they're not purposefully out hunting you. I feel like why they're kind of brought forward to you is because this person has certain traumas and wounds here and experiences, and so do you, that are really reflected between each other. And so you guys provide a lot of healing to each other here. And so they look to you to be their sort of strength, and you look to them to be their strength. And so I feel you guys build something together here from a place of darkness, or from a place of bad experience, or from a place of mourning or grief. You know, like a grievance you guys both can connect with. You know, you guys both experience either a divorce or a loss or suffering or heartbreak in some aspects. So there's a deep understanding. And now let's go back to, if you know this person, I feel like the same could be true, but you could be further on the path with this person. You could be further on the path with this person, you know, that you met this person sort of in some real unexpected way, you know, not really searching for them in any way. Okay, now this person is coming towards you at this time, but I feel like you already know them, and why they're coming towards you is for the same reasoning here, is that you and this person provide healing sort of to each other. But I feel like if you've known this person for quite some time, I feel like you might be more in the healing position here than this person, that this person might be needing to heal certain parts of self, in which they look to you for guidance. And so I feel like you might have created more with where you've come from. You know, like they might have experienced similar things to you, but you were able to pull through and create more and still hang on to a sort of beautiful energy of hope, creation, and make do with the pain. And this person could have stayed stuck or didn't know how to pull out of the pain. And so why are they coming towards you? Well, they can see your beautiful energy of transmuting pain and your creative energy of how you've been able to pull through and heal through certain parts. And your energy is very healing for this person. And so I feel this person wants to connect with you and learn from you. And I feel you provide a very sort of soft energy from this person, but this person could have been in some depression. This person could have been just given up on self. I feel like this person might have find it very hard to trust people in general. You know, so they might have taken a very long time to open up, like very long if you've known this person for some time. And you're not quite sure still whether you can fully trust this person or what their agenda is or what they want, because I don't know that this person has been openly, trustingly communicative of all their suffering and pain and what's gone on. And so why they're coming forward here is because I feel like if you're resonating with knowing this person, I think it's time here that they learn to trust. It's time here that this person get very sort of clear about releasing past pains that were holding them back and keeping them sort of in some maze or some confusion, or keeping things unclear in their life, foggy, keeping them sort of in the underworld by witnessing you. So you're kind of like this guiding light, healing energy that has this person deciding, I either could stay in this underworld untrusting, okay, and sort of allow whatever sort of happens in my world to take control of me, or look at pile 2 and how they've been able to sort of pull themselves together and create beautiful things here, and how beautiful their energy is. And so I can learn to release my pain and suffering and find a way out. But in order for me to find a way out, I have to lean on pile 2 as a friend, but pile 2 won't trust me unless I'm completely honest and not sort of keeping things close. So I have to do some form of transformation and acknowledgement of my healing, and think differently of how I approach and engage with pile 2, so that I can move forward, so that I can create something here for myself. I don't want to be stuck. I don't want to be stuck. And so some of you guys could have been stuck with this person on sort of a repeat cycle, or this person might have been in victim mentality, or just couldn't get out of the underworld, couldn't do the healing that they were needing to do on themselves here, you know, because sometimes when we choose to stay in victim mentality, or we don't choose to make the transformation we need to, we start to get stuck. And I feel like there was a stuckness about this person which made them stuck in your world. Stuck as in it didn't feel like this person was progressing or moving, like they felt like they were just kind of a stuck energy. And so I'm going to tie back to this beautiful love. I feel like the beautiful love is still here, because I think regardless if you know this person or if you're just meeting them, I feel like this is a very beautiful, blessed soul connection, where this person reflects back to you certain parts of your soul, and you're reflecting back to this person. And so it's helping in a very healing way to make massive change in both your lives. You know, and so physically, both of you guys might be challenged with where you're at. I feel soulfully and spiritually, there's an understanding and a support here that transcends this 3D. And so if you've known this person for some time, I feel like it has been quite some time for this person to sit in the pain and the suffering, but they're wanting to put an end to that sort of energy. They no longer want to be mourning and suffering here and drawing out the pain. the wound, the heartbreak, the sadness. They don't want this, because I feel like for the period of time you've known this person, this has been their predominant energy, or at least this has been the reason why this person couldn't move outside and create and move forward with themselves or with you in some way. It's been really sort of keeping them trapped in their everyday actions. And if you're just meeting this person, same sort of rule applies. This person is in their world of suffering, and they no longer sort of want to be in that victim state that's keeping them stuck. And so your energy is like this beautiful light. It's giving them hope to release the sadness, to part with it, because I think this person's carried it for some time and they no longer want that. So they want to connect here, either in a soulful friendship way, because you're a beautiful healing light, you know, and you're sort of leading by example here, giving them hope, because I feel like this person has been quite imbalanced in their own life. And so they either know of you to have done like the transmuting of your pain, or see you as a healer here who could help them release some of this suffering that's been keeping them stuck in their life. And so I feel like you're not expecting to meet this person at all. You know, they kind of just, like I say, fall from heaven. Obviously they come from somewhere, but it's really like there's no way you could have ever even expected where and how you meet them, or that by the way that you meet them, that something like this would transpire. You know, like, I don't know, if you meet them at a grocery store, like, that is possible, but how many times we meet someone at the grocery store that's a random total stranger that ends up being someone very soulful and connected to us, okay, through something that could be very just a divine encounter briefly that turns into something else here. But I feel like there's a soul recognition instantaneously with this person, instantaneously, okay? And it's like it's I feel like for you, you recognize this person, okay, if you are resonating as the energy of the healer, you recognize this person soulfully right away. I think you intuitively can feel this person's suffering or whatever sort of loss that they had, because I don't feel this person's been upfront with it. But I feel like the way this person navigates in their world has been potentially destructive, or just not allowing them the growth because they've been suffering or nurturing some sort of pain that they're needing to heal. But I feel like it's a very clear understanding you have of kind of who this person is. And for them, there's like a clear resonance to your energy reflecting back to them their pain and suffering that needs to sort of shift. And so this reasoning is that this connection allows this person to be very honest about their pains and suffering with themselves that they're needing to look at, but it becomes very obvious. So let's ask Spirit, clear and concise message for beautiful pile 2. Who is coming towards pile 2 and why? What exactly do they want? Who and why is coming towards pile 2? Spirit, clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 2. Thank you so much, Spirit, and thank you so much, pile 2, for allowing me to tap into your energy and the energy around you at this time. I'm so blessed and so grateful to be doing your reading. So we have these 2 flying out. 2 more. Spirit, 2 more. 1 more. Who is coming towards pile 2 and why? Page of Pentacles. Beautiful. Pages are early stages here. Okay, so I feel like there's a lot of potential between you and this person, you know? And it's like it's bringing you back to innocence here with this beautiful deer. And here we see a butterfly. So again, some of you guys could have connected with pile 1. Butterfly here as well, poking out. So a page is sometimes a youthful type of energy as well here. Let's see, how does this page come into play? We have the 10 of Cups, beautiful, full potential, happiness. It says a loving, joyful relationship. We have the 3 swords in reverse. I need to heal the broken heart. We were talking about the Queen of Wands. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Beautiful energy of the Queen of Wands. And we have another page, Page of Cups. Beginning of opening a heart space. Learning to love again. Innocent love. 2 of Pentacles. Back and forth. A need to prioritize. Hierophant in reverse. What it is we value in our life. A need for potentially a greater understanding or even therapy with the Hierophant in reverse. 5 of Cups, there's the mourning and the grieving with the completion here. And there's the Magician. And under that we have the World in reverse. Okay. Yes, and then that says completion, right? Yeah, completion. Okay. So, pile 2. I think this person is definitely been hurt, okay? And so they were needing to do a lot of healing here from a heartbreak. And if it wasn't in another relationship so much as it's been trauma, wounds. Okay, wounds that have impacted their life and who they are. And so I feel like they see you as this beautiful guiding light. Queen of Wands. You know, this is the most confident queen, you know, and you have experienced your own traumas, or at least this is how they see you, but you've been able to maximize your own life. You've been this beautiful guiding light, this healing energy, this pull to this person to realize their full potential here. Okay, and for those of you guys who understand who this person is, or know who this person is, I should say, this person, if you resonate, this person could certainly want a 10 of Cups here with you in your world to share with you a balanced sort of committed give and take of emotions. And they could have wanted this, although there was a lot of pain. And so there was a need to heal this from within them. Okay, and a way for them to open their heart space from an innocent sort of beginning stage that I feel this person could explore here in this connection and feel safe to explore. And I feel like this person might have been stuck in mourning, might have been stuck in grieving, might have had a very difficult time opening this heart space. And so I feel like you make this person feel very innocent, but I feel like this person is kind of young when it comes to maybe expressing their full love and engaging in connection in a way here. So this person could have certainly been in an energy of, you know, going back and forth, not quite knowing how to engage in this connection, how to follow up on an opportunity, how to maximize in this full potential here when they're needing to heal and reflect on their heartbreak. And so I feel like this person could have kept things sort of up in the air or very turbulent between you. Maybe you've been on and off. And this person has had a difficult time potentially committing to this connection or really understanding what it is that they value in their own life. It's so difficult for them to be reliable, and for you to really rely on this person, or for this person to even choose if they don't really know what it is that they value, if they're not completely healed here. They might have to seek counsel in some way here. Okay, or at least to see your energy again as that healing light. So we have healer, and I'm really getting sort of this healing, this need to connect with the healing energy, which could have been yours. Like I feel like you could have provided a pure healing sort of energy here that allowed them to see an opportunity past what they've experienced. That the choice now is that they could have this beautiful 10 cups. The choice for them to see something greater than themselves, this purity and transform, is available to them. Okay, but I feel like there was certainly the need to deal with the 5 cups, which is again the mourning, the grieving, the loss, the spilt thing, and they could either focus on the 3 cups spilt, or they could start to focus on the 2 cups here, which is their forward movement of finding balance, finding happiness, finding 10 cups. And manifesting this and communicating this. And so I feel for a lot of you guys, this person has potentially, if you know them, if you've already had a history here, which I'm feeling for some of you guys, you've had a history, because I was feeling Wheel of Fortune. This person hasn't prioritized, hasn't been able to open their heart space. And look, I'm seeing music notes here. So you could certainly connect. And this person could play a musical instrument. You guys could meet in the music scene here. Okay, lots coming through. But so this person, in order to be vulnerable, innocent, and exposed, and kind of open this heart space up maybe again, or maybe for the first time, because there's a lot of trauma and block and wounding here, it's taken some time for this person to really decide. And so there's could have been a lot of turbulency, a lot of cycles, a lot of disappointment on your end. You know, a lot of disappointment on your end with this person, because I feel like this person could certainly utilize everything in their world here to make things happen, to manifest something here. But if they don't know or healed or understand what they value or what's the greater purpose here, what can they manifest? And so I feel like you've been either guiding or healing this person to understand the reverse hierophant in their life, to be able to open up, you know. But I feel like they've always seen this 10 of Cups potential. You know, now if you're not resonating with this person being a lover per se, then the 10 of Cups in their life, to open their heart space again, to trust people again, to have this for them because you have it, you know, and they weren't seeing how they could have love and happiness in their world to create this. And so you've been their friend to help support them through the ups and downs, through the mourning, to create something in their own life, because they want to mirror what you're doing. They want happiness as well for themselves. You've been sort of this guiding light, leading by example, very confident in your energy, confident maybe in believing in them, because you were able to overcome your own sort of struggles and pain. So your confidence, your leading light, is making them deal with stuck heart wounding and heartache, heartbreak, despite the cycles of maybe the uncertainty or the back and forth, or the uncertainty. And so with the world in reverse, we're getting that completion. I feel like this person has had to really go through the full cycle of closing out the mourning, the grieving, the loss, the 5 Cups, the 3 Swords, you know. And so this is them still closing out the cycle and really sort of making their way through closing that chapter so they can have a beautiful new beginning here. A beautiful new beginning, you know, manifest a new beginning, focus on 2 Cups in their life. So you're really sort of helping this person, you know, and you really resonate with this person. Now, if they're new and you have your own sort of 10 Cups aside from this person, you might just really resonate with their story, you know, and provide a lot of insight to this person, how to heal themselves so they can move forward from their own struggles and challenge. So let's just get a little bit deeper here in regards to who this is and why. And they're coming towards pile 2. Spirit, clear and concise message for beautiful pile number 2. Who is this person and why? Now, I am getting, with all the Venus here too and the Queen of Wands, there is some high sort of attraction. So this person is really good looking and finds you very good looking. Now, whether you guys again are you know, connecting on a romantic level, it might not necessarily be so much the case, as there's very attractive energy here with all the Venus, very beautiful energy here. So clear and concise message for beautiful pile number 2 in regards to the person coming towards them and why. 5 of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, we have 2 Swords. We have the 10 Swords in reverse. That's that world in reverse. Need to close something out. Knight of Swords. There's that beautiful Page of Cups energy again. Look how beautiful. Now, this person could certainly be younger than you or just less experienced here, because I was feeling your sort of mentor energy. 7 of Cups and again the 10 of Cups. So this person could have been in the underworld, in their 5 Pentacles in their world for some time. Okay, 5 Pentacles, feeling lost, feeling like, you know, we can't attain for ourselves. And they see you as somebody who is able to attain your security. You went out and found it and made it happen with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands, you know, kind of works from the bottom up and makes and finds her way, no matter the struggle and the challenge. And the Queen of Pentacles is someone who doesn't need to rely on anyone else. She is very secure, stable, and practical and grounded and giving. Okay, and there we see the world, and here we see the dove, white dove, and the deer again. Green energy, which is heart rate. So this person sees you as someone they could depend on as well. I think you've been very dependable, or if you're going to meet them, you're someone they could depend on, they could rely on. They don't have to be sneaky. And with other people, they might have not have trusted. So I feel like the lack of trust, or the inability for them to take action in their own life, to remain in an underworld, to remain in mourning, to remain in grieving, is something they no longer want, and that they know it has to come to an end in their life, regardless if you just met them or you've been with them for a while and you've been knowing them as someone who's needing to put an end to this. It's been very difficult for this person, but I feel like you're giving them reason to confront. You're giving them reason to confront this openly, okay? And I feel like it's difficult, has been difficult for this person to open up their heart space and be vulnerable, even at an early stage here as a Page of Cups, expressing love either towards you or just opening their heart space in general in their life again. And so I feel like this person, was not knowing exactly what it was that they could do or what was out there for them. So it created this sort of state of uncertainty with the Two Pentacles in their life. Could I ever attain happily ever after, or want a committed union here, or family, a get together, be emotionally happy? How can I get there? I don't see a way there, or what I'd have to do. But I feel like with this Seven Cups, I'm getting this fantasy energy, like this Neptune and this 10 Cups. I think this person feels, again, if you're really resonating as this person, and you being sort of the intimate partners here, and this person being hesitant or not putting an end to some sort of wounding and challenge, that this person was confused or wasn't certain or clear, that they feel this sort of dreamy energy, like you're their wish come true, like you're unreal to this person, like they would never imagine in a million years here connecting with someone like you that could bring them this sort of happiness in their life, because all they've experienced is pain and suffering, and thought that they'd be in this underworld in Five Pentacles forever. And here you come unexpectedly. And so you can reverse energy as well. If you've been hurt, for some time, you're having a hard time trusting, you're meeting someone here who is very healing to you. They fall from heaven. You guys mirror each other. You feel like it's a blessing, and almost you don't believe it here with this Seven of Cups and this 10 Pentacles. Too good to be true. Too good to be true. And I feel it pushes you. It makes you sort of have to push through some of your fears and confront parts of yourself that are scared to open up, to communicate. But I feel like your heart is open, and you might express yourself through music, but I feel like you hear music. This is like very lyrical here. It's a beautiful energy. And look, the two dolphins here, soul partners. Okay, I was really feeling a soul connection here with this person. And so you might recognize and realize right away that there's certain parts of your life that needs to come to an end, that have been very painful in your world, that you've been carrying for some time, and you're not sure how to take action right away or how to communicate an open truth, because it's been very difficult for you. So you're learning to heal. And I feel like this also brings you sort of closer to really reflecting certain parts of you that are more spiritual. I feel like this is a very deep, deep connection here, but I feel there's an instant soul recognition. And I feel like the journey here is one of celebration with this 10 of Cups and this celebration. It ends in a perfect celebration here. And I think no matter what sort of happens, I feel like that this person is a great companion, someone you can trust, someone that isn't selfish, someone that you can always sort of rely on, which I feel has been very difficult for you to find someone like this, okay? So whatever way you're sort of slicing and dicing it, the messaging's sort of the same here of who this person is and why they're coming towards you. Okay, so energetically, there's a dance here between you and this person that is divinely orchestrated, meaning to happen in order for there to be lots of healing happening. Okay, so either you're the one that's now needing the healing from the healer through their guidance, or you find it very healing in observing this person sort of make these changes in their life, because what this leads to is a beautiful wish come true. A beautiful wish come true. Okay, pile 2, this is what I have. I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, beautiful, gorgeous angels. Pile number 3. You guys picked the pine cone. And we're looking at the energy coming towards you. Who is this person? And why are they coming towards you exactly? What do they want? So this could be someone new. This could be someone you know. I don't know who's going to pull through here. If you're not wanting to hear from someone from the past, maybe this isn't your reading. I'm just reading energy. So if it's someone you don't want to hear from and that's who comes through, then go check out another pile or another reading. All right. And if you feel like this is sounding like your energy, then that means I've tapped into your energy, and you're the person who's coming towards you could be in another pile. Although sometimes I get 2 energies or more, multiple in a pile. So you'll have to determine who is who and crisscross the energy. That's absolutely fine. But don't force any of the messages to fit. It should be the overall essence of the energy that's resonating. And because this is sort of looking at who's coming towards you, my intention is within the next month, although because energy isn't linear and you guys are everywhere in different sort of spaces on your timeline, this could be something happening right now, someone you're meeting right now, okay? Or it could be someone in a week, a month from now. But my intention, like I say, is a month from now. So if this sounds like passing energy, someone you've already sort of been engaged with, then you might want to go check out another pile, okay? That's why we're sometimes pulled to multiple piles, because there's multiple sort of resonance in the energy. So we have the moon and Chiron with number 16. Wow, that's an interesting energy. We have the mask 37 or the number 10. And it says, neither you nor anyone else involved in your situation has the clear picture of what has happened, what is happening, and what will happen. With the moon is certainly about us not seeing clearly. And there we see a moon there as well. So we see structure. 5 houses with all these eyes. And we have lion, courage, strength, Leo energy. Moon is Cancer, Pisces energy. And we have boar. We have release, number 13. 13 is the death card in the tarot, all about transformation. And here we see it, release, Scorpio energy. Just breathe, number 4. This was giving me sort of the 4 wands energy, stability and structure. 4, just breathe. And we have 8, the one who hides the sun. So sun is tying back to Leo energy here. 8 is the strength in the tarot, which is the lion. And we have file, mystery, strangeness, and transformation. 1 open eye, 1 closed eye. We have child orphan, light attributes, independent, based on learning to go it alone, conquering fear of surviving. Shadow attributes, feeling of abandonment that stifle maturation, seeking inappropriate surrogate families. Okay, we have the wolf. So I'm getting Earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. I'm also getting fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius from this. So heavy Leo presence in this pile, and Scorpio as well we picked up. Despondence. And the ring. So 57. And coagulation, 66. And 66 is a master number. Service, given as a source of joy, in which one pours from an overflowing cup. Not martyrdom. That always comes through as 66. Okay, so what am I going to do? I'm going to sit with this energy and see what pulls through, who this person is, why they're coming through. and see what the messaging is. Okay, it's an interesting energy for the groups, because I didn't know how much would be new and how much would be like new people, new energy coming in. What would be people we know. And I feel like you know this person. I do feel you know this person. And I don't think your history with this person has been very pleasant. This person's been very, very difficult. You know, and like I say, you can crisscross energy if you feel it's your energy, but difficult because I feel this person's been very difficult and like very stubborn and very hard to work with here. You know, and there's a lot of trauma within this person here. And so I feel like dealing with this person's like opening a can of worms, you know, and you're not knowing whether you're dealing with their true self, their hurt self. Are they being honest and clear? What can you trust about this person? How much could you sort of engage with them? It's been very difficult. And I feel like you might have wanted things to more turn into something that is that you can make sense of here, you know? Like you want to rely on this person. You want to understand. You want to enjoy your experience with this person. And that hasn't been your experience up until now. So this person, I feel, has been doing their own thing because they have been traumatized, because they have had a lot of suffering, specifically potentially in childhood. And so I feel like this person's pain with the Chiron here and this child orphan, it's been something they've been working on releasing so they could be reborn in an energy here that is workable and not get in their own way. The own way of their happiness here. And I feel like you never really knew what to expect sort of with this person, so you couldn't really peg yourself to this person. You know, and I feel like you're kind of hesitant even dealing with this person because of this person's past behaviors here. And you feeling sort of potentially a threat here, or like they're a threat. You know, a threat to your happiness, or a threat to your stability, or a threat to your peace. And I feel like you've potentially lost hope in this person, that this person couldn't heal their wound, or that this person would be able to be someone who is reliable or solid here, or break out of their energetic ways, because they've been stuck there for quite some time. And I feel like this person was needing to wake up to see a greater truth in regards to their healing, step into their sort of courage to face whatever challenge that they were needing. And I feel like around this person, you might have had to constantly be the bigger person here, you know, the one that they could rely on. And so I don't know if you and this person are not in contact, or are, but I feel like there's a lot of uncertainty here because of the moon and the trauma this person's been through, and the trauma they've created between you and them. I'm going to see as to why they're coming forward, because it's not very clear to me just yet, but we are getting, neither you nor anyone else involved has a clear picture of what has happened, what is happening, or what will happen. Because I think this person might still be in a midst of transformation and a release of unhealed self. And so they're uncertain as to how you come into play and how they're supposed to be, and they're still really fixated in a way of, that they are, that is not helping. And so this person, I do feel like, puts on a show. I feel like this person could seem very confident, could seem very assertive, could seem very, confident, but inside, with this child orphan, there's someone that is hurting, someone that is stuck, someone who's repeating in some sort of way here and needing to break out. And I feel like they might have an understanding of only they alone could do it, like heal, not necessarily heal, it's not the right word, but they alone could overcome or achieve whatever they need to. They alone, by having this sort of strong exterior, covering up, being sort of boorish here. Like, I feel like this person is quite difficult to get to. Like, the soft place within this person is difficult to get to. They don't allow their true sort of soft person person to allow you to reach that place with this person, like vulnerable, soft, trusting. It always feels to me like this person is putting on some sort of show, like being tough, fighting, aggressive, or just always on. And they feel they have to be this way because of what's happened to them. So they get in the way of their own happiness, of finding joy. No one wants to be around someone who is sort of aggressive or just always confrontational or on the go, difficult to approach. And it's like this person still needs to be awakened, and I feel like they are transforming with this release and this transformation, but I don't feel like they've transformed just yet. And I still feel like this person's getting in their own way. And I still feel like this person is uncertain about what they want for themselves in the future, specifically to when it comes to you and how you're involved here. And I think you've been sort of this collateral damage or this confident energy that's been trying to do the best thing for them until maybe you lost confidence in this person because of past behavior. They got very stuck. So it's like, I don't know how to support this person anymore. I don't know if I can rely on this person. I don't know what I could build or create with this person. I no longer see a future here of happiness if I remain sort of feeding this person's energy. So you've recognized here maybe where this person is getting in their own way, and you might have been working on or are working on releasing this energy from your life, because I feel like this person was needing to get it together or figure it out or make this change and this transformation. And although I do feel they are, I don't necessarily know how much has changed within this person to find healing here, or if they're still putting this front, because I feel like their front is someone here who is pushing people kind of away more so than it is drawing people in with an innocent, authentic self. What does this person want? I don't know what this person wants. I think this person's just kind of attached to you in some way, because I don't think they know what they want. I gotta be honest. This person's just coming towards you. This type of a person who's unhealed, who's making transformation. And we see the Six of Pentacles in reverse. I'm putting it in because I'm not feeling it. But Six Pentacles in reverse is an imbalance sort of give and take. Someone who is incapable of giving. Because if we're imbalanced, we cannot give. We cannot contribute. So let's see. Pile number 3's person. This person coming towards pile 3. What is it that they want, Spirit? Can we get more information? Who is this person coming towards pile 3, and what do they want exactly? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good. Please protect me and pile 3 as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good. Who is coming towards pile 3, and what is it that they want exactly? of Pentacles. Okay. That's the Independence card. Queen of Pentacles, also very independent, very reliable. Pentacles is someone very solid, successful. High Priestess, Pisces energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This is the intuition. Ten of Pentacles in reverse. This is the unreliable energy. Something not withstanding here. And we have structure in the upright, and here we have it in the reverse. Okay, and the moon coming out again, and in the reverse, coming out of uncertainty, coming out of moonlight. Seven Swords. Okay, that's good to see it in the reverse, unless, let's see, sometimes it could be very, very stuck energy. Nine Swords in reverse. Oh my goodness. Eight of Cups in reverse. Justice. And the Knight of Wands in reverse. A Libra energy. What am I feeling here? This is an interesting energy. We'll pull more, but I feel it could be split for a lot of you guys because I'm seeing it kind of coming in two ways. I feel like you guys were sort of put through the ringer here with this person's nasty behaviors. And so they see you as somebody here who has it together, who's confident, who's beautiful, successful, made it on your own, not needing to depend on this person here. A lot of you guys are highly intuitive. They see as this beautiful High Priestess energy, which is somebody who knows, has a deep knowing and an understanding, you know, is beyond the queens, even beyond the Empress when it comes to intuitive energy here, the High Priestess. Okay, unworldly sort of energy here. I feel this person feels this unworldly energy of yours here. And I feel like this person was not reliable and was incapable of providing anything of structure and stability. Got in their own way. Long-term stability here with this star. And look, it's crying. It's like they couldn't see some sort of future way through. And so I feel like the confusion here, the uncertainty and the fear and all the pain and all this stuff got in the way. And so this person wasn't being very honest, wasn't being very upfront, could have really sabotaged. This is where I feel I'm getting mixed energy. This person could be so confused right now, completely confused right now. And this is the highly deceptive sort of energy still coming towards you. And why are they coming towards you? They don't see it. They don't know why. They're just pulled to you intuitively. There's some spiritual pull here. Your energies here. Some sort of balanced justice they know they need to find in self. They can't word it. They don't understand it. They don't see it. They fear it. They're still in deceptive energy. They're still in some sort of sabotage energy. There's certain things they need to walk away from, but they're still sort of hung up. And they're in massive anxiety. Okay, but they feel as though your energy is some sort of energy that they know could free them in some way, intuitively. Okay, they wouldn't say it this way. They don't know why they're coming towards you. They don't know why. They just feel intuitively like there's some sort of release of anxiety. You know, that inside they could find some sort of balance within self, some sort of more healing, balanced energy that pulls them out of Nine Swords when they're around you or near you. Okay, but I feel like this person isn't necessarily wanting to come towards you in this energy because they don't know what they want. Now, for the other lot of you guys, this person has been very much in this self-sabotage energy, and this is them coming clean. This is them coming out of uncertainty. This is them coming honest, because this is inhonest. This is untruths. This is lies. Okay, well, not this one, but this is lies. Okay, and some of them could have lied about being single. They could have lied about this, okay, or lied about their security or what they sort of wanted to commit to with the ring and the 9 pentacles and painted a future here. They could have lied. So they're coming out of this sort of moonlight energy, these lies coming forward, wanting to be clear about something here that they were dishonest about. You know, why they were incapable of being reliable, or some sort of structure here that they were incapable of upkeeping or weren't very clear or honest about. For some of them, they could have had someone in their world here, because the Queen of Pentacles could represent the wife. Nine of Pentacles is the single card. So if they aren't single, or if they're already sort of committed to a family here, this person could have not have been honest about it. And they weren't willing to leave or do whatever it takes here to move forward. And so, you know, yeah, with the Justice, this is also marriage. So maybe they said they left and they didn't. You know, maybe they said they left or they want something else and they didn't. And so now they're wanting to bring justice. They're wanting to communicate to you why they didn't leave or why they were stuck. They want to restore justice here. Why they couldn't move forward with you. Why they haven't yet moved forward with you. Why they haven't acted towards you just yet. Why they can't take action towards you just yet. And so there's a lot of anxiety about this, but they feel like if they come forward with this communication, it'll help to bring balance, restore balance in this connection. You know, if they provide you with some information. But I feel like a lot of these people, for sure, cannot move on from this connection, because I feel like there's something they have to reconcile in regards to their emotions that isn't quite reconciled just yet. And so their energy's pulled towards you, whether you want to talk to them or not, whether they know why they're being pulled or not, whether they are becoming honest or not. Okay, and I know that sort of was two different messages, so if you're sort of not knowing where they fall, lean into your intuition as to what you think is happening here with this person. Okay, because both of those are coming through quite strong. So I'm going to see if we could get more clarity for you guys that will provide a little bit more so you know. Spirit, for pile 3, can we get more clarity, more certainty here? Clear and concise message. Oh, wow. So we have 3 cups. So this is third party energy. I feel this is way too many. So we're going to put these back. If they want to come out, they will. But the 3 cups revealed itself. So third party. Okay, for those of you guys resonating, this person wasn't single or was in a family situation or wasn't honest. But if you know for sure that they weren't, okay, if you know that they were not, this is them wanting a reconciliation of energy. But I feel the moon is still there. So whatever was in moonlight is still there, but they again, with the High Priestess, they don't know why they're pulled to you or why they want to reconcile and celebrate your energy. It could be a selfish need, you know, but I feel it goes a little deeper than that. It's them needing to restore some sort of balance within themselves, that your energy helps them sort of sit with, so they could do some releasing, some reflecting, some soul searching here, but they're not sure why. Fool in reverse, Aquarius energy. Can we get a deeper layer here as to what is going on here with pile number 3 in this person? King of Wands in reverse, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Why is 3 cups here, Spirit? Wheel of Fortune, divine intervention, feeling very fated and guided towards you. 10 of Pentacles coming out again in reverse, and 8 of Wands, and 10 of Wands, and the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so this is kind of the same energy, you guys. Like, I don't know, maybe because it's still in transition here. This person is going to come forward for sure, okay? For all cases, this person's coming forward because I think they can't take it anymore, okay? But I think what they still don't know is how they can work with you. Like, they're still an unworkable sort of energy here. They still can't really show up. Like, this is going to be the heavy weight that this connection is going to have to carry, is someone here who is unworkable in the energy they're in. Okay, but I feel like they're wanting to come forward either to reconcile, to celebrate, but it falls short. You know, but I feel they feel pulled to you. They feel pulled to you. There's something very fated here about this experience, and they don't understand why they are coming forward with this when they know that they still haven't ironed out what they need to. And so for some of you guys, what I'm really getting is this is a much needed sort of experience here that the universe is guiding you through. Okay, now if you don't want to be in communication with this person at all, then don't entertain it. But I feel like this something about divine timing and this happening the way that it is, this person not being ready just yet, but there needing to be an experience of the wheel turning, an experience of this person in this energy, so things can flesh out and things can move forward eventually. You know, like, because I think right now there's still an inability to sort of understand how you can create something solid with this person or build with this person. They're in unbuildable energy here. If you ask them about the future, they might have no idea. You know, they're still in boorish energy. They're still not trusting to sort of move forward and be in this sort of beautiful fool energy. They're still in old energy, I feel here. Okay, and so I feel like this is an energy that can't really create anything. And so I feel like although they might come off like this sort of very tough exterior, I feel like it's still a lack of confidence here in what they can build and create. And so it holds them back. It keeps them in moonlight. Doesn't have them seeing what they can build and what they can be for the future in this connection. So reconciling is one thing, but what's the meat behind it? And it could be that this person needs to experience this and fall short again. You know, like, I don't know if you want to experience this again. That's the thing. I mean, maybe you have lessons that need to be learned here too. I feel there might be with the Wheel of Fortune. It's all about lessons, fated things happening, divine timing intervening here. But I feel like things will just sort of fall apart here or hit a wall at one point in time again, unless this is resolved, you know. But I feel like the only way to resolve this is to experience this so that there could be a breakthrough, a communication, to move the needle forward again with this person, however far it goes. You know, could be little intervals with this person, little sort of sections at a time here. And eventually this person is able to release some toxic part of self. You know, if you feel very connected to this person, like, I don't know, like you have to sort of do this dance with this person, then the release is very slow, which doesn't allow them to be available. You know, they need to put things to an end here. And the big thing to put to an end is that moonlight energy, you know. But the moonlight doesn't just go away. They have to do some soul searching, some honest reflecting, some truth finding. And sometimes it's easy to experience that when we're in connection with others, especially intuitive others, and you're high priestess. So you're intuitive, you're highly gifted. This person might not know how to tap into that on their own. Now, this doesn't mean you owe them this, but it could be why they're pulled to you, you know. So let's see. I'm going to leave this open to Spirit. What is it that pile 3 needs to know about this person? Like the Fool in reverse. I'm not going to pull it again. Aquarius energy. So that's a need for us to sort of trust the universe. And that's a new beginning. But I feel like it's blocked here because with the Wheel of Fortune, a new beginning at what? To experience the same thing again is what I feel. You know, it's not like we're exploring new territory. It's like we're repeating some sort of new beginning cycle, where there's reconciliation and a repeat of a cycle, but yet we haven't learned or explored anywhere new. And so you don't need to take this person back if they're just sort of going to repeat a cycle, although it might move the needle, and then realizing that they're repeating cycles or not getting anywhere, you know. But it's totally solely up to you how that resonates. So let's see, leave this open. Spirit, clear and concise message, pile number 3. What are they needing to know? Final message, anything that they still are questioning about this person and why this person's coming forward. Further information about why this person's coming forward and what they want. Or what is it that pile 3 needs to know? Guidance, information, clarity. Thank you, Spirit. Two Pentacles, Chariot, Cancer energy. Well, Chariot's a beautiful energy. That's forward movement. That's finding balance. Two Pentacles is all about balance. So from something imbalance, I need to pull through and find balance to move forward. 8 Pentacles, the energy, the effort, and the dedication. Knight of Cups, how we express and show love and come forward. Judgment, sitting with our karma, having an awakening, a realization, sitting with truth. Ace of Swords, a need to get clear. It's in the reverse. Could not see a way through. Could be dishonest. Could be not taking action in truth because we don't see it or we're not accepting it. are needing yet to have a greater awareness here and sit a bit longer and reflect with the Four of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. And there's the World. So, with this person, with the Wheel of Fortune, and the fact that this person's been so difficult in your energy, and I feel your High Priestess, very intuitive, I feel for you, because I feel like if you were wanting just to sort of write this person off, it'd be the easiest sort of thing here, but I don't feel you can, okay, because I feel like there's a cycle here that needs to sort of come to a close, and it's taking some time, but I feel you will be successful with this person eventually, but I feel it is up and down, and I feel it is cyclical, and I feel sometimes we're up and sometimes we're down with this person. They have to stabilize and find a way to balance out their energy, and I think it keeps us sort of in turbulency, but we don't need to be. We can balance our energies. So I think what this is saying is focus on yourself, focus on dedicating time, energy, and effort towards what you can, what is going to be practical for yourself. Don't deny or suppress any of your emotions here. If you're feeling love, show love. Okay, show love. Put energy, effort towards the things that make you feel good here. Because I think in time, this person is going to come to some greater awareness, some understanding here that they can't quite see today, that they're going to need to act on some greater truth, because the truth is the truth, whether people see it or not, whether the situation is painful or not. Today doesn't necessarily mean that the truth won't eventually sort of reveal itself here. Okay, and so I feel like with more time, with more healing, with more reflection, that the truth is going to be revealed here, that healing is going to happen on both sides here. Okay, but I feel like Spirit is saying you're going to be in this beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy when all is said and done, because your experience here will be, I don't need to rely on anyone else, and I can be reliable and secure and grounded in my own energy and loving and giving and caring. So this is a confident, caring, loving, stable energy here, regardless of what's happened with this person. And I feel like this is what you're still sort of coming into, because if somebody has you very turbulent with your own energy, we might be feeding into them, you know, so we see a greater truth eventually. That's like, it doesn't matter how this person is behaving or what they're doing so much. It can't impact my world. And once we really see that and heal that part of us and sit with that greater truth, then we're able to make headway in our own life. And at the same time, this person makes headway as well. So I feel like there's a mirroring here, you know, with this person. But I feel like there's love here for sure with this Knight of Cups. Ace of Wands. So we have a new beginning, and both of them are in reverse here. So I feel like any new beginnings are false new beginnings, especially also with the Fool in reverse. And what that means is we might repeat with the Wheel of Fortune, a new beginning. We reconcile, nothing moves anywhere. We haven't reflected enough. We don't see the greater truth. And so we repeat cycles. We repeat a new beginning, you know, a new beginning that isn't really new, more like a repeat cycle again, you know. So I do feel there is one more message that's coming through, and we'll see. Spirit, guidance for pile number 3. What are they needing to know then? Guidance, please. Guidance for pile 3. What is the guidance? Thank you so much. So we have the Lovers, Gemini energy, the Page of Wands, a Page of Cups, and the Eight of Cups, and the Star. Under the Star, we have the Three Swords. Okay, Aquarius energy, Gemini. So there's been pain, suffering on both sides, but I feel like this person could certainly have been the cause of your pain, okay? But I feel like pained people hurt other people, and this is difficult. And I feel like, you know, you are wanting some sort of future hope here, you know, and I feel like Spirit is saying there is future hope here. There is, okay, for you not to lose out on this sort of vision you have for what you want of yourself. This is us getting our wish, but I feel like there's a lot of healing that needs to happen here, okay, and that the choice here of some sort of destined pathway will open here, that you can go exploring once there's healing and forgiveness, once the heart can open from a pure place here, and it can actually have a legitimate new beginning. But I feel like there is a need here for both sides to walk away and release things in your life that's emotionally not fulfilling, like sitting and suffering, like staying stuck in certain things, like being in energy that's difficult. Like this person's going to have to walk away from that sort of energetic, emotional energy. You might have to emotionally, energetically walk away from this person. Certain things in your life here, you might be reflecting and mirroring this person and stuck in some way. So until this happens, the pathway isn't open for there to be exploration here. And I feel like this person will come forward with an apology at some point in time, you know, where then you can finally explore it, where it will be authentic and genuine and innocent here. I feel like this is something that can happen, but the healing hasn't quite happened fully for there to be this opening and this pathway just yet, because we're stuck with this need to walk away. So either you need to walk away from things in your life, up and including this person if emotionally they're not making you happy, and this person's going to have to do the same thing in their own life. And in the meantime, they might keep coming forward wanting a reconciliation. They might keep getting in your way energetically here. And what you want to do with them is up to you. Do you want to let them in and unless they're, you know, I don't know, like, are they healed? Do they feel healed? Do they feel the same? Are they wanting to repeat cycles? You know, are they going to heal throughout the cycles? Is kind of what I feel. You know, but we don't want to have to, I don't know, like go through suffering so many times here. So you'll have to know what your limit is, you know, what your limit is. Yeah, so things can close out. Things will close out. And when things close out, that's when we attain our wish. Okay, so you can be a part of this person's process in healing. You'll know, because I feel like you'll feel very soul tied to this person, you know, throughout this whole transformation and their release of unhealthy self, so their pure self can come through here. And like I said, Wheel of Fortune Lovers is some guided, destined sort of experience here, you know. And so you'll need to know about your own boundaries and how to lay healthy boundaries and when to allow this person to sort of come in and when to push them away or tell them no. Because I feel like this person is still learning about this and still doesn't know. So you're sort of guiding this thing. They're getting in their own way. Okay, and to remember to just breathe here, because you don't have to let someone into your life, and you also don't have to push someone away. You find where your comfort zone is. You find what's okay for you. There's no right answer. Nobody knows what's going to happen here, okay? But I feel like it's still happening. There's still a process here of transformation. They're still releasing. I feel you're still releasing. There's still lots of traumas, still lots of ego, still lots of unhealthy energy we can't break through because of this person's stubbornness. So there's still lessons they have to go through. And in the meantime, you could be losing hope, and Spirit's saying, don't lose hope. You're still going to attain your wish, but you got to learn your own sort of boundaries. You got to learn how it is you engage. There's lessons to be learned for you, how to remain balanced, how to move through with the Chariot, how to integrate your shadow. Okay, you don't have to be stuck here with someone or stuck in a situation that isn't progressing. That's going round and round and round with this ring. Okay, like how many times we go around and learn the same thing? If we're going to learn the same thing we already learned, we might need to push ourselves a little bit more and say, unless this, then I don't want to experience this again. And be reasonable. You know, if there's slow movement, if the needle's moving slowly with this person, okay, well, maybe they're not completely there yet, but I see slow transformation. I see slow healing. I see them stepping into their courage a little bit. Okay, well, that's reason to work with someone who's trying, you know, but not someone who's taking advantage. Because I feel like this person isn't taking advantage of you because they want to hurt you. I feel like this person is in this energy because they're hurt themselves. So they're hurting themselves as they are hurting you, which isn't right. And I'm not justifying it, but that's what's showing up here. Okay? So this is what I have, pile number 3. I hope this helped. I'll see you at the next one. Bye-bye. Hello, my beautiful, my gorgeous pile number 4. You guys picked the yellow birdie. I cannot wait to get into your reading. We're looking at the energy coming towards you. Who is this person? Why are they coming towards you? What is it that they want? And what are they all about? So this could be a new person, new energy you've never met. This could be old person, old energy that you're sick and tired of. I don't know what we're going to see. If you don't want to see the old person, same thing, maybe this isn't your reading. I can't promise you what it is that I'm going to pull through here. It's just the strongest energy that is coming through. My intention is coming towards you, so that is future energy in the next month or so. Although, because energy is not linear, this could be something happening right now, a week from now, 2 days from now, a month from now. It's kind of up to you to sort of use your intuition here as to how this plays out. If this sounds like someone that's already happened, you've already sort of met in this way, then it could be that this is an old pile here. You might want to go check another energy, another pile. It could be more in line with what's happening, okay? And of course, as usual, if you tap into your own energy, meaning I'm going to describe you and your energy, then your person could be in another pile as well. Okay, so sometimes it's mixed energy, meaning you and someone else. You'll have to crisscross who is who. I don't know who's who, so you do that. But the overall energy should match the situation or circumstance. This is why it's important to use your intuition, and this is also why we might be pulled to multiple piles. Okay, so find the pile that's right for you, and let's take a look at who this person is and why they're coming towards you, what it is that they want. So we have Moon and Mercury with the number 11. 11 is a master number about divine inspiration and synchronicity, the encouragement to keep going. Moon is Cancer, Pisces. Mercury is Virgo, Gemini. And here I'm getting an energy of somebody confused in what to say. Somebody confused in when to take action. Or, yeah, timing and what to say exactly. Oh, okay, we have the Sybil, number 5. Think twice before sharing what you know with anyone, except those who you know without question are ready to hear it. Ah, look at that. Same energy here. Confusion with the moon about what to say, because we're uncertain. Is now the time to say it? We're not sure. And so we're questioning whether we should say what we say, whether we could trust to say it to this person, or this is the right time to say it to this person. I'm feeling to leave it like that. Okay, so we have rest. We have hawk. Precision, when to take action. When to sort of hunt here. Have the right eye to know when to dive in and hunt. A greater perspective here of seeing the greater truth. Okay, we have rebuild, 16. So this is tower energy. Although this definitely isn't feeling tower, this is saying rebuild. So we could have already experienced a tower. Yes, healing. I'm feeling healing energy from this. Okay. Coming together, number 2. Look at that beautiful green. Okay, beautiful green, which is the heart chakra energy. 2 is all about partnership, balance, ungrateful daughter, and earthly mother. Let me read that again. Ungrateful daughter and earthly mother, number 7. Okay. Someone maybe you've been unconditional to here. Empowerment, status, and authority with crown. And we have the lion, Leo energy, fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, and could be getting some earth, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn as well. Detective, light attributes, great powers of observation and intuition, desire to seek out the truth. Shadow attributes, voyeurism, falsifying information. Okay. We have perfection. And we have the kiss, 60. Look at that partnership coming through, coming together, holding hands. Crescent moon, very similar to this. Crescent moon could be very significant for timing, especially because we're seeing Mercury, which is giving me magician energy, and magician's all about divine timing. So we could have crescent moon standing out here of when this person will be sort of taking this action or coming towards you in the void, which is number 42. 42 could be a significant number for you or this person. And then is the number 6. 6 is the Lovers, which is giving me partnership again. I'm going to read this perfection and see what we see. Perfection. Raspberry. Righteous raspberry. I have the same high standards for myself as I have for others. Raspberry needs no makeup to accentuate her exquisite features, but she wears it anyway. She is a perfectionist. She speaks the truth at all times, believing that she is helping others by sharing her truth. While statements such as, your child is overweight, are honest, they make others avoid her. Lonely, she seeks the advice of her favorite elderberry, who teaches her that honesty without kindness is cruelty. Her new vulnerability allows her to see the beauty in others as well as herself. Inspiration. Are you being too hard on yourself and consequently on others? Begin to look for what's right and good in your word, and you will see it. Personal inquiry. Where am I presently focusing? Knowing what's right and telling others about it might not be the best way of being. Alienating others, feeling alienated, seeking perfection, deeply desiring love, transformation ahead. Keywords: uniqueness, friendship, and acceptance. Okay, I was getting this energy from this. Let me sit here with this energy, okay? And see what is this about? Okay. I'm not getting so much of who this person is. But maybe when I start to read this energy, you'll connect it back to whoever, and that might be the person who it is about. And again, you can crisscross energy if this is you or not, and it will pull as deep as I can go here with this messaging, okay? Because this is the only one that's coming through a little bit different than all the other piles. So I'm definitely feeling a feeling here of someone who has not yet been maybe grateful or expressive of their gratitude. And so they could be somebody who's taken advantage of you, or maybe you haven't been able to. Again, I'll let you figure out who's who, but it feels like an energy of someone who just assumes that the other person sort of will be there or will know in some way. And so I feel like this person's energy is one that's been sort of hurtful to the other person, because although maybe what they're saying is not hurtful per se, but what they're not saying could be quite as damaging as well. And so there's an energy here of this person sort of avoiding, or it feels like an avoidance. It feels like, pile 4 will already know this. I don't need to say, like, let's say I love you, or I'm grateful, or I'm thankful, or I'm sorry. Okay, well, I was getting the, what's that? That's prayer, the Ho'oponopono Ono. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I love you, I'm sorry, thank you. Okay, those words are very difficult to say sometimes when we're in ego. And so I'm getting an energy of somebody here who is sitting in an energy of knowing that they want to act and say the right thing, because I think there is a truth here of either I'm sorry, I love you, please forgive me, and I'm grateful for you, but it hasn't been expressed and shown. And I feel like this person has either just avoided it, or just sitting in the space of not wanting to say these things, because sometimes when we're in ego, it's very uncomfortable. And so this person might not feel like their energy is comfortable in expressing this sort of communication, because there's either a lot of fear, but I feel like this person could have made it seem, or sat in an energy there of making things kind of unclear, So they seemed unclear. Their energy was unclear. They might have told you they're not certain, if they love you or whatever. Maybe not those words exactly, but maybe their actions showed otherwise, or their lack of not communicating showed otherwise, or there's like moonlight energy here, which is it being not very clear and understood by both parties. But I feel like deeper than that, there's a part of themselves that needed to be uncovered in the subconscious with the moon. And it could have been stemmed by fear, the ego, making them tell themselves or feel as though everything's fine and I'll just continue to sort of rely on pile 4 without saying it. Now, another energy is coming through here, which could be yours if you're flipping it. This could be you, but not as intense as I'm reading it, but you not being empowered to say, I love you, or I'm sorry, or this is how I'm really feeling with the person that you're with, and not because you are wanting to take them for granted. And if you're resonating as this being your person, I don't think it's wanting to take the other person for granted, or this is selfish sort of energy that pulls through. It's more of an ego resistance, and it sort of dictates this person's output. So if it's you, sorry, I know I'm bouncing back and forth because this is how the energy is coming in. If this is you, it's like there's a lot of fear in saying I love you or I'm sorry or coming forward with an honest truth of how we feel. And the ego sort of calls the shots here, and it's like, well, I guess if I hang out or call this person or whatever, or do what I do here, maybe this person will read between the lines, or eventually it'll get clear, or I'll slowly maybe know when it is I can say it or act on it, and same with this person. It's like this person isn't saying I'm going to just take advantage of pile 4 and never tell them how I feel because I'm not feeling it, but maybe things are very unclear between me and pile number 4 because I'm not uncovering how I can communicate a greater truth here. When's the right time for me to open up and be vulnerable and express this? So this person is trying to understand this about themselves, and this greater truth about connecting back to their real feelings so that they can express real feelings here. Because what I feel in this connection between you and this person, however you resonate, things might have already fell apart, or this person anticipates things falling apart if this person continues to remain in this energy. So if you're in this energy, you know that eventually this person's going to want you to, evolve in some way here with expression. I'm sorry, I love you, forgive me, thank you. Whatever the thing is here. And for a lot of you guys, it could just be communicating how I feel in the moment, talking about feelings. And if we keep resisting talking about feelings, then eventually things come tumbling down. But I feel for some of you guys, things might have already fell apart several times and you've had to rebuild. And for some of you guys, this person could have just suffered loss in their life in the past because of their inability to express. And they've had to sit in that, but they haven't fully healed. And so here you are in their world, which you could be, again, this could be new energy, someone coming in your world where they haven't fully reconciled these feelings and they're needing to rebuild themselves. And why are they in your world? Because they're learning about communicating and expressing themselves authentically and rising above any sort of egoic ways of being here that has made things fall apart in their world or held them stuck. Like this connection is allowing this person to ascend. And so if you're resonating as someone who is having a difficult time expressing self in past relationships, in past situations, you're coming in contact with someone here who is allowing you the opportunity to rise above this sort of behavior so that there is a real coming together here, a real connecting on truth and authenticity from a place of having to find this, find this within us, the courage and the honesty, and connect with a part of ourselves that understands when we're in ego, to get empowered, to communicate greater truth, to know how to express ourselves and not to be so hung up on the exact precise timing as to how. But I feel like there's something here about it needing to happen in such a way here, because I think it's about time. So either you've been with this person for long enough and it's about time that they say this, or It's about time in this person's life that they confronted this about them. And you're kind of the one here that's putting this in front of their face. And so this person might have been complacent, not wanting to see it. But I feel like this has resulted in them not being able to create connection, bonding, relationship, you know. And so I feel like this person is learning to trust how and when they can communicate how they feel here authentically and openly, without any fear, without any sort of hesitation. I am getting for some of you guys, and you guys might have clicked away, if you have a family member or a friend who is like a family member here, who has sort of taken you for granted in some way, you know, like we sometimes do with, you know, our parents are there for a reason, or our siblings or whatever, and we just sort of use them in a way here without really sort of recognizing the effort that other person does. I feel like this person coming towards you is someone here who hasn't yet told you that they're grateful for you, or that they appreciate everything you've done. In fact, this person could have been somebody who was quite hard on you, very difficult on you. And so I feel this is going to strengthen your relationship between you and this person. Because maybe you were just sort of feeling low about, you know, does this person even have respect or care about me and the effort I'm putting into this relationship? And if it's our child, we don't really get too hung up on it so much, because we feel a parent is always there to be giving, but it doesn't feel good. And it feels very good when the child is able to come forward and say, I love you, thank you, I'm sorry. And I feel this is what this person's going to say. I see you, and I haven't always told you I appreciate you. I haven't always expressed to you how much you mean to me. And now I understand and I see this. And so sometimes I'm very open with the things that I say when it comes to maybe the discipline, or maybe the critique, or maybe the other things here that are more hurtful. They're easier to flow, you know, I need, I want, you did this, you did that, the blame. But when it comes to showing appreciation, I've fallen short with telling you I'm sorry, or that you have done so much here that I haven't appreciated or told you that I'm thankful for. That helps strengthen. And so if you've been on bad terms with someone in your family or friend because of something that's happened where this person didn't appreciate you or tell you this stuff, they're coming forward to tell you this. And I feel there's a rebuilding of this connection, a strengthening of the union and a partnership, where you guys might have been estranged or just distant, or haven't heard from this person. There might have been some time apart from this person. Okay, could have been separated, or just time apart. Distance yourself from a person. Maybe they've hurt you here, you know, and they've had time to see themselves from a different perspective here and what has happened. Maybe over a period of time, or maybe one final thing, you know, where they took advantage, or they took you for granted, did something here, and now they see it with some time from reflection, saying, hey, pile 4 has always been there, or did this beautiful thing, and all I did was, you know, point out the flaw, or communicate to this other thing that wasn't as important, or didn't really mean anything in the grand scheme of things, as to say, hey, thank you for trying at least, or thank you for being there, or I appreciate you did that, or even if it didn't work out, I'm appreciative. And to acknowledge your role in their life. And so I feel like this person is contemplating on when to come forward and how to say it, because they might have to eat some crow, especially if they were arrogant. Okay, so I know we kind of turned into this other energy here, but that's how this one came out. So let's see. We're going to ask Spirit for sort of a deeper dive here in regards to pile 4 and this person. Who is this person and what exactly are they wanting to communicate here? Clear and concise message for the greatest and highest good of pile 4. Please protect me and the viewer as I channel this message for the greatest and highest good of pile 4. Who is this person coming towards pile 4? And what exactly do they want to say, or what they want from pile 4? 8 of Cups and the Lovers, Gemini energy. 7 of Wands, Death in reverse, Scorpio energy. 2 of Pentacles, excuse me, 4 of Wands in reverse, 6 of Cups in reverse. Wow. Soulmate energy, person, place, thing of the past. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, 7 of Cups, and then the 10 of Cups. Marriage, family, Lovers, and the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. So, I feel like the person coming forward here, there is a history here with this person, you know, and I feel like this person, it is easier for us just to kind of stay in the same old energy, but this person is deciding to come out of old energy here, okay? But I feel they've been in old energy in general because it's easier for us just to sort of do the same thing here. But I feel there is transformation in this person, you know, and they could have been somebody who was defensive or defending the fact that they weren't quite ready to communicate, or how to communicate, or how to approach. And so I feel like this person could have just created a lot of turbulency in here in this connection. But I feel like the back and forth here is, should I, you know, should I communicate here? How should I communicate? What is it exactly that I can do or say here that will make things better and change things? But sometimes when ego and fear get in the way, we sort of talk ourselves out of it or go back and forth. I feel like things might have fallen apart here with the rebuild and this 4 of Wands in reverse. So you could have said, hey, like, you haven't expressed, you haven't communicated, you know, and so then there was a falling apart here, you know, but I feel like the falling apart was more of the, this person sort of understanding that their inability to sort of step up and communicate and build something solid here would lead to something not being able to sort of come together, them not being able to work with you and your energy here, you know, like 7 Pentacles, giving to something that's going to come to harvest. And so I feel like this person, with this 6 of Cups energy, there's a few things coming through. Either their past experiences in life kept them hung up on some experience of the past that they need to heal, that makes them act this way, or they can't be fully expressive because of whatever's happened in the past, of where something didn't fully work out for them, and it's made it difficult for this person to open up, and so their energy is kind of stuck there. For a lot of others of you guys, this person can't move past the connection here and your energy here. So whether you're a mother, a father, a lover, a brother, or whatever, a soulmate, because this is my soulmates card, this person understands that unless they fight and take action here, things will fall apart. There'll be nothing to sort of harvest and work towards. And so I feel like this person has had to sit here in this sort of state of, what is the right thing to do? How is the right thing for me to do and say with the detective in order to support this beautiful 10 of Cups that's here? Because if I continue to not express or be ungrateful or just not be open and honest with my feelings or do this, I can't fully attain the harvest of this beautiful family energy, commitment, long-term happiness. I'll stay in this sort of confusion energy, just out of my reach, not being able to make this happen. So I have to leave old energies that were causing conflict, that, you know, that I was having a hard time releasing. My old self, my old ego, old ways of being was keeping me stuck, that I was defending or defensive or guarding against. And so the choice is mine. And so I choose pile number 4 to be able to communicate, because I see this beautiful 10 of Cups here with pile number 4. But I can't be held back. I can't keep stuck on the thing that happened in the past in my life here that didn't allow me to express myself. Maybe as a child I couldn't express myself. You know, maybe I did one point and I got a memory that has me really stuck, and where it traumatized me because things fell apart. You know, this is the wedding falling apart, being left at the altar. This is something not good happening that gets stuck in her memory. And it could be as a child, I remember, you know, maybe having a very difficult experience where my family had fallen apart when I expressed something here, or it's left me traumatized. And so here I sit, not knowing how to act, but I know I can't harvest anything great with pile number 4. I can't rebuild if I don't sort of fight through this, if I don't find a way to communicate, find out how I'm supposed to communicate. So let's just get final message, because I don't see who this person so much is, but I think if you resonate and you're still here, obviously you're resonating with this message, you'll know kind of who this person is. So let's see. Spirit, final message. Anything pile 4 is still questioning that needs to pull through here in regards to this energy coming towards them, and why. Anything else pile 4 needs to know. Final guidance, any questions they might still have, anything I've missed. Final communication here in regards to what it is that this energy coming towards pile 4 is wanting to communicate, or why they're coming forward. Knight of Swords, very fast. So this person's coming in very fast. They have something to prove. Eight of Swords in reverse. I feel like whoever this person was, they were very difficult energy. They might have even been very combative. They could have been in 5 Swords because of the fact that they weren't able to express and confront certain things here. Maybe very defensive, maybe very harsh with their words, potentially. The Sun, look at that, beautiful energy. And they now see this is happiness, clarity. This is also the childhood energy coming through. Butterfly, you guys might have resonated with the butterfly pile, which is pile 1. So more Leo energy pulling through. Divine Masculine, being empowered, empowerment, taking action, quick action. Okay, and then we have the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, this person feels like if they can't take action, if they can't be certain in regards to what they need to do here, how can they bring in the harvest? The 4 of Pentacles, that's that held back energy. There's the 10 of Cups, full emotional fulfillment. So they know they got to fight through an energy of being held back. I do feel these two, because I feel like it was really getting in the way of their emotional happiness here in this connection. 6 Swords, move forward out of 5 Swords. Yes. I feel like this person's understanding. I don't remember reading this 8 Swords. I might have read this like 6 Swords. This person's understanding, whatever it was that they believed, somewhere in the moonlight, some understanding of experience they had them very limited with how they could move forward in this connection with you. And so they want to find peace, happiness here. They don't want to be sort of held back in expressing self. They're confronting this, you know, because I feel this person sees this 10 of Cups. Yeah, expressing self. This person's going to come forward, expressing themselves, because they don't want to lose out. They want the harvest here, which I feel they feel is ultimate happiness and joy with the 10 Cups and the Sun here. Ultimate happiness and joy. So do they want to be held back? No. They want to move out of this energy. They want to break free from any limitation that was keeping them stuck, not being able to confront their fears. Very fast. 3 of Cups. So if you haven't heard from this person yet, they're coming forward with this reconciliation if you guys are separated or this person's just at a distance here, okay? But I feel they want to reconcile this difference. So even if you're in communication, it's like they want to confront this sort of inability to express something to you that's been just understood. You know, I don't have to say it. Pile 4 already understands it. You know, but this is like, I want to come together. I want to celebrate pile number 4. I want to speak the things I haven't said, because pile 4 might pull their energy away, or things might fall apart if I'm not really honest with my expression. Yeah, lean into my courage. Look how beautiful, you guys. So where I haven't had strength to tell you how I appreciate you or come together, I'm now leaning into my courage, my strength, facing my fear, my moon, the uncertainty, facing the thing that was keeping me stuck. So instead of being held back, I'm now knowing when to move forward. You know, when to move forward and how to be graceful in my communication, my approach, because maybe I was very blunt in some ways, because Knight of Swords sometimes expresses self very bluntly, and the strength is knowing when to hold back and when to move forward. So it could be somebody now who's more cautious, you know, who might have just, I don't know, if they were approaching you in sort of a very upfront way, maybe they were communicating sort of in a way here that was very, I don't know, difficult. Now it's like they're more cautious. They're more in tune with how to express. They want to make peace. They don't want to cause argument. They want to show and express love from a genuine, innocent, beautiful place here. Okay, not from a place of limitation or beliefs here that had them sort of feeling trapped and incapable of moving forward. Seeing the potential here of a beautiful coming together. A joyful, loving relationship. Happy relationship with bright future. Okay, pile number 4. I hope this resonated for you guys. Beautiful energy, and I will see you at the next one. Bye-bye.